Hey friends! I'm doing some makeup readings. Thank you so much for coming to my stream last night, and I appreciate your patience. Thank you for choosing me as your psychic, as your reader last night. I hope that it is worth the wait. Your timestamps are in the description below. Just a quick reminder, remember when it comes to the future that tarot is unreliable. We do have free will. Things can change, but I'll always do my best. I personally believe it's the most likely outcome, and I'll be as honest as I can. Okay, I'll see you guys there. Timestamps in the description next to your name. Hi, Debbie! Thank you for getting a reading and also coming to my tarot night or my tarot Discord thing yesterday. I had so much fun. I really did. You have to do it again. You said, "Hey, Rob, could I get a reading, please?" Part of me wants to. I feel like this music is so loud. I'm so sorry. Turn down a little bit. Hey, Rat, can I get a reading, please? Part of me wants a love reading, but a general reading is fine, too. Also, Dice the Kitten says hi. Thanks for sending her my way. Aw, that's so cute! Okay, I love that. Dice is such a cute name. Let's see what you need to know right now. Oh, that's what you need to know right now. And I'll let you know if I see anything about love. Well, we've got the High Priestess coming up, so that's something. You know what? I feel like they do want to bring up love because you said part of you wants a love reading, and the High Priestess just makes me say you should go with your gut. You know, go with what feels right. I don't know. We're gonna go with that. Let's see what they have to say about love. Our intuition is picking up on something. Our nose is tickling. 3 of Wands, the Empress. Oh my God! Hey! Alright, well, we have the 3 of Wands, and this is about the future. This is about something that we are moving towards, and we have the Empress, and this means growth. This means healing. I don't know what you're attracted to, but this is usually about attracting, but it can also mean femininity, like feeling more beautiful, feeling more pleasurable and more romantic and more in love because of the Venus energy. And right after that is a new relationship. And so straight up, I don't know, then again, I feel so silly. I don't know if you're with somebody or not. If you're already in a relationship, this would say that, you know, maybe you're planning to move in with them because they're long distance. This means that we're starting to really plant the right seeds and they're going to yield their harvest so that we can be reunited. But in my opinion, I really do think that we're going to meet somebody and have a very doe-eyed, running through the flowers, sweet perfume kind of moment. You know what I mean? I just feel that energy, and I do think it is coming in the future, in the near future. I want to pull and ask them. We're gonna ask them when is this? Very sweet moment. You know what I mean? Da 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 da. It doesn't quite feel like very sexual. It feels mostly ooey gooey. You know what I mean? It feels very ooey gooey, oopy goopy. Wheel of Fortune, fated events. This card really wanted to come out too. We have fated events and things unfolding in your favor, and then we have an important decision taking place that will change your fate. If you could change your fate. Sorry. We've got the Queen of Cups coming in and the Fool. Yeah, there's a moment. There's a moment that is genuinely like fate changing. It really could be meeting somebody, but once again, I really don't like to assume what people got going on. But someone's coming in, and we had the Empress earlier, and we have the Queen of Cups now, and it could be a water sign. Just because I was feeling so much ooey gooiness. Also, the Ace of Cups was there earlier. And the Fool is here to say, like, yes, this is new. Yes, this is a new journey. And we're entering a time that is more heartfelt, more soul-filled, more heart-centered. So I like that. Now, when I say soon, always the wheel, because we asked when, the Wheel of Fortune always means around a year. And I know soon doesn't, I know that probably doesn't translate to soon to you. But in my opinion, I think that's pretty soon. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. Thank you very, very much, Debbie. I hope that you enjoyed that. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Gooey! Gooey, gooey, gooey! Hi! It's nice to see you again, Gooey. You wrote, "Hey Ron, the next month has major happenings coming for me." I love that! Can I get a reading on how April is looking for me? Give it to me straight. You got it. You got it, boss. How about we roll some astro dice and then we'll get into the tarot. Seventh house! Are you signing something? The seventh house represents partnership, relationship, marriage, and contracts. So agreements, right? Stuff like that. We also have some Virgo energy working super hard, super hard. And then we have some South Node, and this means comfort, habits, patterns, that kind of stuff. So the good news is I see you doing something very important, obviously, because of contracts. But I also see you working on a routine, like a new normal that will last you for quite some time. I will tell you this, Gooey. When I say quite some time, the South Node always tells us that while this is a chapter, your soul wants you to always go north. Your soul will always want you to go towards your North Node. But right now we're in our South Node era, and so you may find that there are unexpected changes happening, twists and turns in the next, I know we're looking into April, but they're telling me the next year. That's usually how long contracts are. Usually. Sometimes, unless we're buying a car, 7 fucking years, but the next year you might find things to be quite winding, even though you are in the pursuit of comfort, of normalcy, of I wake up and I know what I'm doing. And that's not bad. You'll find it. It just you might have to run into a few things first, and that's okay. It's okay. 4 swords. Queen of, there's that Virgo energy. And South Node. And the Ace of Cups. Good Judgment. Not bad, not bad. There we go. There's all that confusion energy. Yeah. Just because one thing closes or it's confusing and it doesn't quite make sense doesn't mean that it is awful, okay? It doesn't mean it's awful. All right. I do think that things are gonna go well in the month of April overall, because we are ending the month with the Knight of Pentacles, which is what we were seeking in the first place. Slow and steady wins the race, and consistency. We also have the 6 of Pentacles. I get back what I put in. This is reciprocity. This is being given money, being given energy in some sort of way that helps you. Now, I will say that if you're like new to this, if this is something that you're still kind of wobbling your way through, that could be why we have the 7 of Cups. This can mean overwhelm, but it can also mean distraction. And so don't let outside things distract you from what you're intending. You might notice towards the end of the month that there is a lot of stuff being thrown at you all at once. But once again, you are being asked to allow change to happen even when it's uncomfortable. But there's no tower here, so it's not extraordinarily uncomfortable. I don't know if you're traveling, there is an energy of like, I need to go see this. I need to see this for myself. This is also new experiences. But the moon is here, and the moon means mystery, illusion. I don't know what I'm walking into, but I'm trusting that it's the right thing for me. And so I am seeing the 7th house energy here with this Ace of Cups. I agree to this. Yes, I'll drink from that cup. Yes, I'll take on this new opportunity. And I feel like this is the best choice for you. You've probably been planning on it for a long time. You've probably been thinking about it, meditating on it for a while, and you're getting a huge thumbs up from Spirit. So that's really nice to see, especially with the Judgment card. And so don't be afraid of the South Node. I think this is actually what you want, a bit more comfort and consistency. If it is about money, steady income, or if you're moving to a new place, if you're getting a new apartment, or like I said, a new car, then this is gonna help you. Sometimes this can mean a car, by the way. But yeah, I don't see you taking any wrong turns or making any wrong decisions. I just kind of see you having a little bit of a stumble towards the end of the month, but you very quickly mature and make it yours. Make it yours. Very fast learner, especially since you're doing something you've never done before, something that's very new to you. Okay, that's what I have, Gooey. I hope that you like that. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See ya. Bye-bye. Coopki! Coopki! Hi! Thank you for getting a rating from me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for being so patient and trusting me with this. Let's see what you said you wrote. Can I get a general rating? I'll leave it in your hands. Yeah, let's see what you need to know right now. What do you need to know? Oh, I just realized my little candle went out. What does Coopki need to know? I love your drawing, but at the same time, it's so sad. I love the autism thing. He's shaking and he's crying now. Are you okay? Let's see what we have. What do we have? The Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Hermit card. Challenge, advice. You know, Coopki, I wonder if you are struggling to beat something that you're like a normal, like, are you finding yourself saying like, man, how come I can't get out of this? How come I am still here? How come I am still doing this thing and still struggling with this? Or it could be so many things. How come I am still living with my parents? That was the thing I was asking myself, like, why the fuck am I here? Or it could be other stuff like, why am I still this weight? You know, it's these kinds of things that really start to come up when we see the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in the challenge. And so just know, you may be really assessing your life and your everyday and making some shifts and changes internally. I don't think it's gonna happen very drastically. I genuinely think slow and steady is good for you, just because there's a lot that we need to put down. We have quite a bit on our psyche, on our mind. It could be a bit stressful because we have the Ten of Wands as your advice. The Ten of Wands in the advice card always means that we gotta put some shit down. We gotta release some of these burdens, okay? So, like I said, stress, false assumptions, insecurities, sometimes it's debt too, because the Four of Pentacles is, I need to save my money, I need to hold on to my money. And the Hierophant says that I need to work as hard as I can and hunker down and do what I gotta do because I really want to meet this financial goal with the Six of Wands. And when I said hunker down, we have the Hermit card. Nobody talk to me, I'm busy. No one talk to me, I'm doing my thing. And so that might be what we're experiencing in the month of April, just you really trying to focus on you. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. There's going to be a lot. You're going to learn a lot about yourself and a lot of realizations about what needs to change. I also hear Spirit saying to you, Coopki, that we're thinking a little bit too small. We're thinking far too small. And I say this, you know, you may say like, oh, it would be nice to have that thing, but that'll never be me. Oh, it would be nice to make that much, or to have that car, or to live in that area, but not me. I'm stuck here because of XYZ. If you really want something, you need to work on finding the courage to get it, because I think that you're gonna have a lot of triggers come up, and it could come through as jealousy, as insecurity, or sometimes even resentment. And that's okay. We're human. We all go through this. And so, yeah, it does seem like we have some energies to work through, and that's fine. It's just part of being here on Earth. But the good news is that the Six of Wands does mean that we have goals and we want to reach them and we intend to. And then the Hermit being your outcome for the month ahead says that you're gonna really see what's been in the way and realize that a lot of it is genuinely just us. It's just sometimes we are our own biggest burden. Okay, Ace of Cups, look at that. Healing coming in. Healing from what we are realizing. Healing because the writing is finally on the wall. It's like, wow, I put the phone down and I went outside and I realized, I really could just do that thing instead of being afraid of it. And there's a Magician card next to Hermit. I knew it. The Magician card means I'm cooking in the kitchen. I'm manifesting. Once again, Spirit's saying think bigger, but I like this. You're starting somewhere and we're having a lot of motivation to see change come through, and we're choosing to do so. I love this for you, Coopki. I think this is a good month for you. Obviously, some challenges around insecurity, maybe even, jealousy. I get it. We're in a world where everybody's showing off and like they got big ass heads and their egos are huge. Like it's easy to like look at people like, what the fuck? Stop! So it's fine. Don't worry. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you human. Human. Thank you very much, Coopki. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you are never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye bye. Darling! Hello, darling. You said, hopefully, you reached your goal. Thank you. You're amazing and I love your energy. You're so bubbly. Thank you. You're so sweet. I was hoping if you would do a love reading on my current relationship. Of course. Sorry about the doggy behind me. Let's see what the star energy is first. And then I'll pull some tarot. We'll pull some tarot. Aquarius energy, we're thinking more independently, and we also have the death card. It's Pluto, but it always reminds me of the death card. It's Pluto. Pluto represents power. It means death. It means rebirth and transformation. It is ruled in Scorpio. We also have the 6th house, and this is health, wellness, work, service, healing, and routine. All of those little things together. What does it mean together, you may be asking? I feel like both of you are starting to become more independent, and that might scare both of you. Maybe you are spending less time together. Maybe you are disagreeing with each other more. Maybe you're challenging each other more. But the good news is that the 6th house means that we have an opportunity to make this a healthy way for us to communicate our uniqueness and our hearts and our souls, and learn even more about each other and have even more to love about each other, and be excited to see how we change. And just know that we are growing for the better, even if it does feel like you're different. Being different, just because you change, doesn't mean you aren't as lovable as you once were. You can grow into each other, and that's what I feel both of you. I also got this download. I don't know why I got this download. Are your parents aware of the relationship? Do they like the relationship you're in? I don't know. I don't know why I got that. Something about like our parents, our family coming into question. I don't know what that. Oh, it's the energy of rebellion. I like that. Look at you. I feel like you're learning how to think more for yourself as well, and like outside of your family. And I think they are too, in their own way. 3 of Cups, friendship, celebration, and support. And the Chariot card, it looks like we're going in the right direction. But once again, we have friendship. We have this energy of we're supporting each other. We're helping to enhance each other. But that does require us to think about the far future. So right now, there are a lot of talks of where are we going? What's the plan? How are we going to change things up so that we're both happy and we know the direction this is going in, so that we both feel fulfilled in our lives? And Yeah, so expect if you haven't already, expect a lot of really deep and important conversations about family, about career, about where we want to live, and that's probably also why parents are coming into the energy too. I don't know why parents keep coming up. Yeah, there's just something about parents. Anyways, the Chariot card is here, and this does mean that we're both on the same page, and it does mean a path to success. Let's see what's challenging, you guys. The Princess of Pentacles, work and money. Ain't that just the way? This is also Virgo in energy, by the way. Something significant may happen during Virgo season, so this is around September. And your advice is to choose love, choose each other, and understand that you're a mirror of each other. So if you pour in love, you're going to get love back. And remind them, I'm going to respect you as long as you respect me back. And I expect respect from you. And also, communicate with them, what does respect mean to you? Because there might be a different in values, a different in what respect even means, because there's just something about our roots and our ancestry and our family that just keeps there's something about our family that just keeps coming up. I don't know, they keep talking about it. They're like, please talk about the family, please talk about our ancestors and stuff like that. So Judgment card, Ace of Cups, and the World card. There's a coming to Jesus moment. And what this means, and this is coming in very hot, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened already. The Chariot means speed, action, quick change. We have to talk about the bigger picture. What are we doing? What are we doing? What's the purpose of this relationship? And what do you want from me? What do I want from you? How can we both be happy? All that stuff. And there's an opportunity to heal and feel loved and feel seen. And this will really make us feel so much better, more at peace and more whole. The World card is, I did it. The World card is a closure energy. And so if things feel a little bit fast-paced and intense, and we really want to know, and we feel very anxious because there's money involved, there's family involved, just know that that'll come to a close probably in September. It's probably why they kept bringing up September. All right, darling. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember, you are never alone and you are loved. See ya. Sayu! Hi, Sayu. Thank you very much for coming to my stream and getting a little reading from me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you're doing well. You said, oh, that's right. I wrote down what you wrote in chat. You said, I'm acquiring a business soon and I'm not sure if I can do it / make it work. I'll have lots of good help, but I'm afraid I won't flourish under me. Oh, so maybe seeing how it'll go or what I should watch out for. Yeah, we can see. What's something that you should watch out for? And then we can also look for some good news as well. It doesn't have to all be like, what the fuck out? Oh my god! Let's see. Oh, the 4 cups. So what you need to watch out for is, well, to be honest, this card means getting bored. It means that we don't find it very fulfilling. It's not enticing. It doesn't spark interest. It doesn't make our heart flutter, and it doesn't feel right inside of our spirit. We also have the Hanged One, and this is seeing things from a new perspective. You may find that you want to make some shifts and some changes, but there's not a lot of support in that direction. And the reason I say this is because the Ace of Wands is here, and this is, I have all these good ideas, I have all these good plans, I really want to see them take shape, right? But I don't see that happening. And it's almost like it's possible that there's just not a lot of soul, a lot of heart in the team, or there's not a lot of soul in it. But that's not to say that it won't be loved, it won't be catered to, it can't grow. Of course it can grow. In fact, the Ace of Wands does imply that things will really start to burst all of a sudden. There'll probably be times when it has a high and it has a low throughout the year. So let's see what we can look forward to. Let's see what we can look forward to. And then we'll also pull in general for the energy. And sorry, my desk is so shaky. I need to get a new one. Okay, one more shuffle. The King of Cups. The King of Wands. Oh my god! I've never seen all the kings come out like this before. The good news is that we have a lot of diversity and willingness to protect, willingness to understand, a willingness to push forward creatively, as well as plan strategically. So we have a really good guard here. We have a really nice team with us. It's interesting. I wonder if you're working with a lot of men or working with very hard working people. Be a little bit careful. The kings do imply that everybody's they can be a bit stubborn, you know. There's a lot of leaders here, you know what I mean? But as long as we realize that we're all working for one unified vision, we can make magic happen. You know, there's so much diversity here, and all of the kings are a master of what they're good at. So the King of Cups says, I understand the people. So this could be a social media person. And the King of Wands is, well, I understand the vision. I know what art we need, what assets we need, how to market this. And the King of Swords says, all right, well, I know how to work the numbers in the back end, and I know all of the data and how to organize it. And so I will say you'll find that over time, there are people that just really thrive in certain areas, probably in unexpected ways. Like somebody, I don't know why, but I feel like someone may start off doing one thing, but then you learn that they're really good at communicating, or they're really good at rallying people together. And what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is they're good at organization, but maybe you had them on as the artist or something like that. And so there are a lot of strong energies here, but they all complement each other. Nothing here clashes. It all enhances. Well, these two might clash a little bit, but these two are gonna really get along. And so I like it. There's a nice kind of middleman. And this could be you, the ideas person, the person who's very creative, who has the vision, who can lead through a lot of gusto. But it's important that we have that person who's very like, they set the stage. They set the stage for the energy that is there for the day or for the month or for the year. So that's all I have to say for that, as long as good news. I want to see what the general energy is. What's the general energy? I wonder if you have a team of like only 3 people, or if not, then maybe kind of assigning roles, because I really do think that there are some very talented people who really know their stuff, that could do with more responsibility. You know what I mean? And trust. And I feel as long as you kind of say like, I trust you with this, and I know I can depend on you, using words that affirm, I hate to say it, that affirm loyalty, especially, should I say this? I don't know. Affirms loyalty as a strong leader, but from like a feminine perspective, using words that say, it kind of puts a spell on them, you know, like, I know I can trust you to do this, you would never let me down, or you're so wonderful at this and I can't wait to see your work shine in this manner, you know, genuinely speaking good into existence, and then you see it flourish. That is gonna work so good, like it's gonna work so good. Ooh, the Queen of Cups! The King of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. The Hierophant means that it's gonna be slow, but it's gonna be consistent. The 7 of Pentacles says that it's gonna take time, but there will be a harvest. Your advice card is to remember the vision and always choose. what the Two of Swords actually means is we have to make a decision, even if it's difficult. And it reminds us that not choosing is still a choice. And it usually implores us to make sure that we tackle things before they get out of hand. And so as long as you are using your intuition, or you're using your foresight, or you're looking at the data and you're getting things organized beforehand, it'll be fine. But I will say your challenge sort of is organization. Get that Trello going. Okay, get that Trello going. Get those emails made. All right, get that calendar. And I know some people feel some type of way, especially in the VTuber space. I don't know what you're doing, but I know a lot of creatives really struggle when they're reminded of real jobs. When they're reminded of real jobs, but you're really set up for success because the passion is there. And it does say, let me see. You said I'm acquiring a business. Are you buying out a business? Are you being gifted a business? I'll mention just softly if you're being appointed a leader of a business, or like you have stock in some sort of business, let's say, you may struggle with the old guard, like the old people there. But that's okay, because in time it'll make sense. And once again, I do see you using that sort of emotional persuasion. And it works so good. It works really, really good. I think that people see you as a sweetheart, because you are. And use it. That's your strongest tool here. Being empathetic, being understanding, speaking from the heart. It'll work like magic. Literally. I hope that you like that, Sayu. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. And remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See ya. Bye-bye. Hi there, LifeAvoiding. Thank you for getting a little reading from me. I really appreciate it. Let's see what you wrote. Sorry it doesn't show up perfectly like this. You read, "Hi Ron, I'm in a polyamorous relationship with a few people. We're not all dating each other, and recently me and my partner's partner have been questioning if there's something between..." So between us, I'd really appreciate reading on love and about that if you don't mind. I love to do that for you. I love love in all of its forms. Let's see what we got coming in for you when it comes to love, LifeAvoiding. What's gonna happen between you and your partner's partner? Your partner's partner. Howdy, partner. Sorry. Okay. The sun. You enjoy each other's company. You just like each other. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is here. The Queen of Swords does say that both of you really validate each other, see each other, reflect each other. You probably have a lot in common. I don't actually want to say something LifeAvoiding, and it just, sometimes I read the High Priestess like this and sometimes I don't. So just so you know, it doesn't always mean this. But I got this download that both of you have this energy of recognition within each other. Like almost, have we met before? Do I know you from someplace else? You remind me of somebody, but I don't know who. And I wouldn't be surprised if the both of you have had like other lives together. Now that does not mean that you're soulmates or anything like that. It just means that you're past life mates. Anyways, we have the future. We have speeding up. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. You guys getting really cozy with each other. Very, very cozy. Also spending more time with each other. I like that. I see that in the very, very near future. So within the week, whenever we get to 3 wands, especially next to the fucking 8 of wands, does mean very soon. Within the next week, I see both of you asking what each other are doing. What are you up to? Would you like to go get food? Or would you like to, you know, if it's long distance, then would you like to eat with me? I just had the cutest thing. Do you guys have a group Discord? Do you guys have a group Discord for your relationship? I think that would be so cute. It might be a little bit messy when people leave though, but I think it would be fun. Just delete the channel. No. I'm sorry. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the World card. Yeah, I think both of you will start being like a, how do I put this? Both of you will feel the attraction and act on it probably in the next month or so and see what happens. But I don't know if it'll be long lasting. I'm not sure about that. Like, it might be kind of fun. It might be fun to try out, but it might resolve itself pretty soon, but not with any hard feelings, because the World card is here. A completion of a goal, learning of a lesson, like, oh, I gave it a try, but I'm not sure. The Four of Pentacles, it says, I want to go back to normal. I want to go back to how things were. I like the old stuff better. So that's there, but I do see you guys exploring it a little bit. Two of Swords and the Magician, as well as the Hermit. The Two of Swords says, I need to make a decision. The Magician is about manifestation, the Hermit. Yeah, once again, they're starting to just kind of repeat the same message. I'm deciding what's best for me and my future and what I'd like. And I think I want to be alone. I want to be alone. But that's okay. That doesn't mean like we're going to break up or anything. We're all broken up. No, it's not like that. And I've read for lots of polyamorous people, and I always find their relationship so endearing. So endearing. So thank you for trusting me. I hope that you're doing okay, life avoiding, and remember that you are never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Hi there, Austin. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I accidentally opened something. It was just random. Sorry about that. Hi, Austin. Thank you so much for getting a little reading from me. I hope that it's worth the wait, and I appreciate you supporting me, even though you didn't have to. Let's see what you wrote. Oh, you didn't write anything. Well, in that case, I'll give you a little general reading, but if you wanted something different, just let me know. And yeah, just put it in the YouTube comments, and then I'll make you a little unlisted if you wanted something different than a general. Okay, let's see what you need to know right now. What do you need to know right now? What does Austin need to know? Thank you so much, Tarot. Oh, the Prince of Wands and Temperance. Ooh, okay, I like this. First of all, you have the Sun, happiness. It does mean happiness. Most positive card in the deck is what I was trying to say. But then my mouth was just like, happiness. Sorry, it's almost 11. And no, shit, it is 11. The High Priestess is here, and this is my gut is telling me to do something. My gut is telling me something. And I feel like we need to take action. I feel like something is coming my way. I just know it. And then it happens. I just know it. If you feel that change is on its way to you, know that you are right about that. And I feel, Temperance card is here, and this is about patience. This is an energy of I'm taking my time. Maybe things have been a little bit slow for you, a bit same-y, same old. And you can feel deep within you that you want a bit more freedom. You want to feel like you have more free time. You want to be in the, you might want to be in the sun more. And the good news is I see so many opportunities for you to just get out. Get out of the home, get out of old energies. I just feel like the season change is very important for you. Maybe you had a really dark winter and the cold was just really tough on your psyche, and we're having a hard time getting outdoors, but we know we want to. And we've been saying, I want to go outdoors more, or I want to go to the gym more, or I want to go horse racing. Like, I want to go back to the salon. So I'm just kidding. No. Whatever it is that you have been longing for, that really just, it's a good time for you. I see you doing it. Like, you just find yourself there, and you tell yourself, man, that really wasn't so hard. That really wasn't so difficult. The Queen of Swords, yeah. Go do it alone. You don't have to wait for somebody to go with you. I do things alone every day. I go walking alone every day. Sometimes, if I have extra monies, I go get food alone, or I'll go to coffee shops alone, or I'll go check out art galleries or museums alone. And it's so much fun. I enjoy it. And I think that you may be pushed in that direction too. Just out of sheer, fuck this. I want to do this. I'm going to goddamn do it. I like it. Your advice card is the Queen of Pentacles, to focus on your health and your well-being right now. Really thinking about your mental state and like taking intentional steps to making it feel better. Now, I'll say this. I don't want to assume that you've been struggling mentally, because to be honest, these cards aren't negative. They're not negative at all. You're probably just a bit flat, like things are okay. Things are pretty cool, pretty nice. You know, not too much to complain about. And I do think that I want more change. But what I mean about what I mean about this High Priestess is we can feel that there's something underlying, and the Sun brings clarity. And so you'll realize, wow, I've been really kind of putting myself off, putting me off, which I never used to do. And this is to say that you don't enjoy yourself every now and again. The Prince of Swords is here, of Wands. Of course you do. I'm sure you really like streams and certain content and certain games. But there's this itch to really get out and live life. And I see you listening to it. And I'm really happy. And thank goodness too. I see you spending more time with your family. And I don't know why. I feel like this is something to do with like a father or a brother. It's okay if you don't have anybody. It could be a best friend. There's someone you really like. I feel like you're gonna spend more time with them soon. And that might be why the Sun is here too. All right, Austin. Thank you very, very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. And remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See ya. Hey there, Shade Falcon. It's nice to see you again. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for getting a little reading from me, and thank you for your patience. You wrote, "Hey Ron, I know you offered a oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy and rinsed you. I know you offered a communication spell for me last reading, and I was wondering if you're still willing to do that. Maybe a small reading on stream if possible. Please keep being awesome. Much love." Yeah, I'm very busy right now, and so it might take me a few times, but I'll put it on my Trello, okay? I'll put your name on my Trello, and I actually really want to do that for you. Let's see what you need to know right now, outside of things though. What does Spirit want you to know, Shade Falcon? Okay, thank you very much to my guides and Shade Falcon's guides for being here. And thank you. I've been saying thank you to my tarot deck recently, and I've been feeling so much positivity doing that. Like, I feel something tickling my face in such a sweet way. So thank you, Tarot. And now my ears are ringing. Now my ears are ringing. What? Sorry. We've got the King of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, my goodness, Shade Falcon, this is very much a constant worry. Because the Four of Wands is your focus. This is what you're trying to bring in. This is what you're thinking about, intending, and taking action towards. This is what, in my opinion, it feels like it's consuming you a bit. And I want you to know that you're putting in the right energy. You're coming up as a King of Cups. And the King of Cups is all about, I need to keep myself cool. I need to stay calm. I need to not worry so much. I need to be a bit more understanding. But you may notice, the King of Cups is all about I can weather any storm. But there is this kind of like energy of sometimes the waves really envelop us sometimes. But that's how we learn to be the King of Cups either way. Your challenge is the Eight of Cups, and this is all about release. If you're feeling the waves just really push you down sometimes you just gotta like let it happen. Let yourself feel bad, let yourself feel worried, and let yourself cry and be upset. And just know that there will be a cleansing energy after this. Like, I know people are like, oh, I can't cry, or oh, I gotta play it cool, I gotta be positive, or positive things won't happen. But you can't have joy in your energy if you don't make space for it, if you don't make room for it. And so if you do find yourself just having a good cry, having a good a good weep, a good sob. I really mean it. I think you'll feel so much better. Your advice card is to focus on your healing and focus on things that you know you can control. Because I think that a big thing that may be causing you so much anxiety is that you feel like you don't have control over the relationship. Like, what else can I do? I can't do anything else, and that's okay. I don't know why, but Spirit just told me something about a private investigator. Have you been looking into one of those? I mean, if you want to, you can. If you want to, you can. I don't know what that would do. Cause then again, it might cost a lot of money too. The Ace of Wands, the Empress, and Three of Cups. The Ace of Wands is, I really want to do this thing. The Empress says, I want to heal, and the Three of Cups is friendship and celebration and support. So I do see you spending time with people that understand you and uplift you and care about you. That's a really good step forward. Yeah, other than that, I'm going to add your spell to the Trello. I'll put it in the spell list. And thank you very much for being patient and understanding. I hope that you're feeling better. Thank you so much. You're my last one for the night. Remember that you are never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye.